In case you missed it, let's take a listen.
Bad behavior needs to be addressed so we can fix it.
Courtney, while you're at it, you can get back to Chantel Simone, who says, I'm still waiting for her to provide the receipt of my multiple deletions. We're waiting for you.
You know, she's a whore.
Why would you say that?
Fix it.
Why would you say that?
She's a whore. Okay.
Says
Kim
her.
You're saying Chantel Simone is a whore.
Come on now.
Yeah. You can't make this shit up, people.
Let me show y'all this first video real quick. Y'all take a listen.
Women, hey, it's not the men that are just messing it up. It's us, because we have not changed. Men has changed. Just looking at the stats, 20 years ago, men were the most in jail and less in prison. Right now, 20 years, it's flipped. It's the majority of men that are in college than in prison. So I see a change in men. I'm not seeing the same positive as far as being a woman and Black women. I'm not seeing a change. We're getting worse. We're not getting married. We're getting married less. But when I say that, I get attacked. And it's the same toxic women that want to rally up and want to bully a woman that's not here out of spite. I'm not here to degrade anyone. I've never done that.
But you ain't even got to worry about that, because half of them chicks look like fullbacks anyway.
Yeah,
all of them look like they play for the
Chicago
Bears.
Well, I'm not worried about it. It's just the behavior that I'm seeing that women exhibit.
The behavior.
And it's not going to be any change.
The behavior.
And these are the behaviors that we exhibit, and we don't check the behavior. And that's why I'm bringing it up, and that's why.
And that's what I'm doing on this here live, y'all. Hit the like button as you come in. Check in that toxic behavior of women. Just because you don't agree with a talking point, just because someone says something like, hey, ladies, do not go out in the dating market with used womb expecting men who had to work hard all their life to come and save you. Just because men are rushing to get their passport, and I support men going overseas to find women who are more traditional, women who submit.
Get to the chopper!
No, all of a sudden, I am a big slut. All of a sudden, I am a lame trick. All of a sudden, I stuff my bra because I'm 12. Come on now, we're talking about it. We're talking about it. We're highlighting it because she said it here not 2 years ago. She said, hey, let's highlight it. Let's call it out. Let's expose it. Let's check it. That's exactly what we're doing here, Courtney Michelle. You can't be walking around calling people whores and sluts and tricks and think that just because you can ball on the internet mean that we're not going to check it. Let us continue.
A little bit with Kay and I talk, and I see your hand, Kay, and you can speak. But that's why I was asking you at the beginning, how do you want Black men to protect Black women, but are Black women doing the same for our own? And we're not.
Oh, so at least she knows. A shout out to Messy Michon. Thanks for being in here. At least she knows that we are not. So the thing is, she is aware of the toxic behavior. She is even so much aware that she participates in these toxic behavior.
Stop it. Get some help.
Come on now. In calling out the hypocrisy, in saying something 2 years ago, in bawling on the internet about how much Black women need to do better just 2 years ago. But fast forward to 2 weeks ago. You doing the same thing? Wait, there is more. Let's continue, y'all. Oh,
just because
let me say, if you gonna hop on to this video right here and say, oh, I'm bullying Courtney, or I need to drop it, or I need to let it go, you are a part of the problem. Because these hyenas that continue to be hyena, it needs to be checked. And if me checking a hyena triggers you so much, you are a part of the problem. But as y'all come in, don't forget to hit the like button. Let's continue.
A difference of opinion doesn't mean I get attacked, but that's what women do. Like, that bad behavior can't exist. We can't say protect Black women, but then when a Black woman has another different perspective, then you try to embarrass her. You try to disrespect her. And you do these on days in on a public platform where thousands of people are seeing. You can't have it one way and then not do it another way. It's wrong. And with Anton, when he was talking about respect, and I kind of understood it, because he was like, you know what, people are going to respect, even if you hold yourself respectful, some people are still going to disrespect you. And that rung so hard to me. And I listened so hard because I was like, you're right. No matter how I try to come into a group or how I present myself.
Great, she said that. No matter what you do, no matter if you're just minding your business, no matter if you're just listening to the conversation and you come in and ask one logical question, they are going to disrespect you. As I said, this all started by me saying, Courtney, if men who are going overseas, you're going to steal their asses back, what are you giving them in return? If Black men are supposed to save the community, what are they getting in return? All of a sudden, I'm a trick, I'm a slut, I have multiple abortions, and I stuff my bra. This is the same Courtney, not just 2 years ago. This is why I title it, You Get Rejected by the Manosphere and Transform. Flip-flopper. We watched, what's her name? Rebecca Lynn Pope just 2 weeks ago? Flip-flopping. And I will not ease up off of Courtney Michelle. I will not ease up because this behavior needs to be checked. And going back to the super chat where she owes me an apology, an apology is not enough. I'm sorry. That boat's done sail. That bus gone long time. An apology is not enough. Because when people like yourself, I'm sure, who support both, check her and say, hey, that was out of line. In that moment, even her supporters were telling her, you are wrong for that. And she still circled back around couple weeks after to come and tell me that I am a big slut, that I am a lame trick, that my body looks like a 10-year-old boy. Like, come on. Like, come on. As I said, I was going to let it go. Kosher clinicians said,
Because I'm a firm believer, man, that when a person disrespects you in public, then you have to more or less slice that ass up in public.
Courtney, while you're at it, you can get back to Chantel Simone, who says, I'm still waiting for her to provide the receipt of my multiple deletions. We're waiting for you.
You know, she's a whore.
She's a whore. Okay.
Says
Kim
her.
You're saying
And
Chantel Simone is a whore.
let us continue.
Some people are just not going to like you. Some people are not just going to respect you just because I color my hair or I wear a hoop, you know, and that's fine. And I'm learning that and I'm getting that. But however, when bad behavior persists, and I see that that's one problem that women have with being catty amongst Black women for no apparent reason. You don't know me to be. That's something that we need to address and fix. You can't protect all Black women except if she has something different or another view. Then let's go at her, let's humiliate her and make her feel like trash. That's not right. And it needs to be addressed and corrected.
So we need to make sure that people on the internet aren't making other people on the internet feel like trash. Just to be clear.
I'll be clear. We need to address, if we are able to address the people that are doing it. So therefore, Kay, I'm addressing you. You did it. You should not. And I hope that behavior changes.
And Courtney, I am addressing you. You did it and you should not. And as an older woman, 40, Courtney, over 40, raising a daughter, you should have known better, especially when you have the nerve and the audacity to get on Lapeef checking Kay about the same behavior that 2 years after she's participating in. If it doesn't say chameleon, what else does? And I want y'all to notice and hold me accountable if anything changes. Y'all notice that I have never called Courtney out of her name. Up until now, Courtney called me how much he names. I have yet to call her out of her name. You notice that? I have yet to call her a slut, a whore, or anything like that. And I have full ammunition and could present receipts. But because that's not what I do, that's not how I do it, I am here to address her talking points. I am here to address everything that she said towards Kay in this video, to highlight her hypocrisy in this video and throughout her time on YouTube and in the quote-unquote manosphere. Now, Courtney, this hyena who flip-flop like Nima, feels as though she has the right to tell men